You take your swords, both of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 of us. I guess some more might come. At least they told me at the beginning. So listen up. The schedule for today is that we're gonna start with some warm up with some basic rules of the French Federation Lightsaber fights. Then we're gonna go with foam sabers fights. Okay, let's practice the one of the most important rule, I'm afraid. The how you call it?
Engagement arming.
Engagement arming. Okay, that's the rule that we try to experiment with, and then we will switch to lightsaber fights by the end with the protectors. Okay. So take this one. We either call this the foam saber or soft saber, and that's what we're gonna start. Okay. So close position, arms up and down. Up. And then jump. Okay, stop. Take your space. As wide as you can. Go. Okay, let's do rotation. Just right hand. And figure 8. Other way around. Left hand. One side. Both sides. And other way around, upward. Just shoulders. And front. Okay. Let's go down and up and down and up and down, up, down, up, up, and back. Up, one more time, and back. Okay, and down, and back on your heels, and front, and back, and front, and back, and front, and back, and front, and up, and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. One leg front. And let's go down. Stretch yourself however you like. Okay? Change. 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 Ready? You have some exercises, just propose them again, okay? And let's twist your knees. Change the one to go. Okay, stay with hips. Let's go side. Let's go side. Up. And up. Okay. So, Selena, our ambassador, does the changing room. Woman? Celine is the ambassador of French Federation. Can I call you that?
Yeah, can say that. So first of all, I'm ambassador of Elegant Weapons, which is a French brand. But I'm working also with the French Fencing Federation because I want to spread the lightsaber combat abroad. And I was volunteering the whole year in Holland. And my goal was to make people discover about the sport, which is official since 2018. And I'm very happy that they invited us today so we can explain the rules that we are practicing in France, because actually we organize official competitions. So for now, because the sport is new, it's only national competitions, but I have good hope that one day, if we have more clubs abroad, that we can organize international competitions with you guys, for example. That would be great.
Let's do something.
Okay.
Thank
so
you. Nice to see you around. So it's not the first time that we met.
Yeah.
Happy that you can show us what you do. How
So where should I start? About the rules?
Well, if you have some more warm-up exercises.
Warm-up. Okay.
I wanted to really start with the charging. Once again, preparation of the attack.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something new. That's pretty basic.
So,
That's still an important rule, right?
So one warm-up that we can do, we need to sit down and we use the blade like this.
Oh, whoa,
If it's too difficult, you can just stay here, okay? More seconds. And stop. Do you have any? Okay, so this one is called Kibarashi.
That sounds Japanese.
Yeah, it sounds Japanese, totally. So the position is like this. Actually, you need to go as lower as you can. So if you put the blade, it won't fall, okay? If it falls, then the position is not good. So here, yeah.
Can I hold it with my belly?
Nope. And then you keep the position for up. So let's say 15 seconds. Okay, good. I know. Now we feel the warm. So now the same, but with this movement, okay?
ground to you and let's assist, okay?
Sorry, I didn't hear.
I leave the ground to you
Okay.
and we will assist you.
Okay, great, great. Okay, so about this engagement arming. It's very important because it's the first movement you do to attack. If you don't do the movement properly, even if you touch your opponent, the touch won't be valid. So you really need to do it properly. And what we call engagement arming is that you have your whole weapon, so including the hilt and the blade, going behind you, behind the spinal axis, the vertical axis, and it has to be, basically, it has to be between your body and the opponent. So, for example, here, it's behind me, and it's my body is between the weapon and you. And the other side would be like this. But of course, there is a different way to do it. I can do just this movement, like this, or with only one hand here, or here, and then you step. Also like this, but this one is harder because with the whole equipment, it happens quite often that people are here and not totally behind their back. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, great. So there is this rule, and of course you can step, but for since the moment you started to arm, so like here, for example, I am ready to attack. I am allowed to do only 2 moves. So what is a movement? Movement can be a step. This is one movement. It can be a jump. This is counted as a movement. It can be also a rotation. So this is one movement. Even if there is 2 steps, it counts as one movement. What else? You can also, I don't know, whatever you want, but it's counted like one movement. So this is 2 actually, because you have the jump and then the step. One jump, and okay, so this is just one movement. What else? Basically, we just...
Let's practice.
Yeah, now we will practice. So be in pairs and just get used. Yeah, you have a question?
What if I turn around to my opponent?
And then?
So I need to place my weapon like this?
No.
Or now,
Yeah, this is
I
a
strike
very
it
good
with the
question.
bomb.
Exactly. If you are like this, my opponent is in front of me, and you are doing this, then
Then I can get a point.
Yeah, exactly. Because then the weapon is your body is between the weapon and your opponent. So if you are, then you can strike. This is also one method. Very good question, actually. Okay, so be in pairs of 2 people, and so we will practice to do this movement and try to do every possibility that you can find. And for now, do it slowly, because the most important thing is that you are doing it correctly. That you are not stopping here, but really behind you. And then your opponent is thinking about which where he can parry or maybe dodge. I think this is the word, dodge, to dodge the attack. Because then I will explain you the rule of priority, which is also very important. Okay. Here?
Okay, let's make pairs.
Does a swing count as movement?
Give me an example.
So I do this. Is this movement?
Now
Or
this.
you can only
Yeah.
volley?
When I'm thinking about movement, I'm thinking about how you move with your legs. And this, when we are speaking about the movement with the leg or with the weapon, it would be attack or defense.
And in defense, I can any arm with movement.
For the defense,
So in other words, a valid attack is after I brace for attack and do up to 2 moves.
actually, you don't need to do 2 movements.
But if it's
You
up
can
to
be-
2, it can
Yes.
be 0, 1, or 2,
Maximum.
and afterwards I need to make another.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yes, exactly. Just one question. time that you are practicing Lightsaber. Is there anyone who's the first time? This is the first time. Okay, so maybe. Okay. So we will show you an example with my partners, Jean, for the people who don't know him yet, and yeah. So the one thing I didn't precise that of course before you do this arming, actually you can move well as much as you want. Then because this is something I need also to precise that we are fighting in an arena of 8 meters in diameter. So this is quite big. So it means that you are not just in line, but also stepping to the left and to the right around your opponent. It's only when you are starting to arming, like here, you are stop maximum two movements. Okay. Any question? No? So you can try, and anyway, I will come to you and see what is okay, what is not. And so maybe just for the defense, so you have like this one, like that. Oh, okay, so you know.
Yeah, I just don't know how to do it.
So this is quite the same. It's up to you. I like to say people who start
Also Moment, wenn du end,
also you can do
wie ein,
like you can drop your
this,
It's not about
Right.
so the question, okay, if you use hands and yourself and here, but sorry, you can
If the arm make any kind of movement with the swing, but then the swing will rest from your
okay,
calm down.
so then
you are not allowed to do like this, for example, this, and then
yes, just if you right hand, okay,
Okay, okay. So every time it has to pass the center.
Yes. Just after how we can
All right.
attacks in one movement. So remember, the weapon should always have take your tax. It's just like behind the vertical Also the point of the basic. Is it like this? It's not like the whole weapon should be yes.
Wow. And the last attack is here, but you need to more, yes. Imagine single this weapon.
Behind me.
Yeah, I found.
Okay, so the axis, let's
Yes,
go to the
yes.
camera.
So,
This is not the axis.
no.
Okay, so
It's okay.
All the way back.
not totally behind you. And during the competition, the judge will be
No tak, ale... Aha, nie wystarczy.
A ja.
No tu.
Sorry. No.
Za mało, stąd.
It's really dangerous.
Wiele trafień, które były takie, że...
Like this.
And at this moment,
Sorry?
How long can they wait?
only
Céline?
A co u Ciebie?
yes, but actually, if you are like this, you need to be like that. You cannot stay like this for it's really like, it is coming as a one whole movement. From the arming, Genshin arming till the attack, it's coming like one movement, like one whole movement. So for sure you cannot be like this, because if you are preparing to attack, then you just do this, and here we have some, we need some space. Okay. Again, what's Okay, so this one, for example, was big, not enough. So then it was like this. So almost kind of. Yeah, this one was very good.
And from this side, it
But actually, you get like this, or also like this. The most important thing is that the whole weapon, whatever if it's very dull or small, it's good to so you are just
Wojtek, dam się drugie.
So maybe first I say so, like, so they're asking me about this one. And sorry? It's good.
Bo jakiegoś gościa co na pokaz zastawiłem. Serio?
Maybe ask the question again and I will explain to everybody else, okay? So let's put in line and I will add some elements.
Please come closer, let's explain some more aspects.
Okay, so you asked me about after when we attack, what comes after. So now I will speak to you about the rule of priority, because this is how it works. One combatant is attacking, and when he is attacking first, then he got the priority to attack, and the other has no other choice than defense, if the other has been faster than him. And so then it's one fighter attacks, the other defends, and then he gains the priority for him again, and he can strike back. So in French Fencing Federation Lightsaber combat, the counter attack is forbidden. You cannot attack at the same time than the other. If the other is attacking, you have to wait and you have to not to wait. Of course, you have to defend and then attack back. So about the engagement arming, I went to different peers, and you are doing very great. And so now the good news is that when you have to strike back, you don't need to do this movement again. You just need to have the point of your blade behind you. So for example, if my partner is attacking me, hop, so then I block his blade, and now I just need to do this. So you see, the blade is going behind me, and then I can strike back. This is as simple as this. You had a question?
Yes, if the attack wasn't charged, so if I attack you like this, without putting the sword back, can you reply with attack, like we presented?
Okay, so this is an important question as well. If the first fighter is not arming correctly, but I dodge or I block the blade, then I got the priority to attack, and if his attack won't be valid, but mine, if it touched, it would be valid. If I, so for example, attack somehow without the arming, and then I block here, and I can just do this movement, and if I touch, the point is valid for me, but he just lost. If he would have touched, it would not have been valid, because it missed this first movement. So now you can change partner and try to exchange more what? Yes, more attacks. So and one by one. Remember, you just need to attack one time, the other, and then you strike back after you defense or dodge. Okay? And the same I will go to you and see how you're doing. So change partners.
Immediately, if you do like this, opponent will attack. Let's see like new base. It's a good. It's a good view. If you don't like this,
You mean for me or for you?
if you
Attack you
I see you.
Yeah,
This-
exactly.
Yeah, I'm saying like this.
Yeah. Okay.
So without bracing this,
Because you
count it as an attack already.
You counter it. I can So,
In other words, if you're attacking,
Now, just remember that I can search it, or this is not the exercise. The exercise is to exchange. So you need to have more than just two movements in the same class now.
because
so I count, let's say you're holding.
Try to exchange, not to touch, but to exchange. To see the different attack you can do and the different aura, and it's only the same
so
In other words, if I'm doing this, you can already
no, there are no
counter
for
before I attack.
example, I attack you to the head, and now you attack me back, and now you attack the leg, and then you don't need like maximum, just as much as you
Okay, let's say you're doing a swinging attack, whatever attack. If I see you're attacking, can I?
remember about the priority. That if you strike, then you cannot strike again.
You hold it like this.
But even if, for example, the first one is not good, but the second one is still defense and continue the fight. Yes, and now the fight can actually, I think not. The first attack is not valid, even if you do a valid attack at the movement after mine, it cannot be good because the first attack was not good. So yes, actually it's and now you can also continue to do defense. So and now, yeah, okay, I was doing. Yeah, because I just dodge, and then if I do the attack, and I don't need to against the army, but actually it's simple. So this is also to the for this, I think there is two options. Or I'm too slow and I don't strike back right away, and I feel surprised because for sure you didn't touch you missed, so this is my turn to attack. And if I don't attack right away, then some of us has to count again. This is like this time. And this, for example, your strike was a bit too hard, and even yes, no, I will tell you why. Because this is something I should say. Because even if I had the full strike, the weapon strike me here, like with my leg. And actually, we have forced ourselves to master our strike and not to strike down, but like to strike and to stop just you need to sell. Just that it's touch somehow, but it's not valid, it's not counted as a touch, because the strength of that was a bit too hard. Yeah, I know it's different from yeah. Remember always that we have lightsabers, even if it's not real lightsabers. We don't need strength actually. We just got something like this because it's laser, it's light, so it's very strong by itself, and we don't need to strike, and we don't need strength. Actually, so far we've been doing. So I know that in the other sports it's about like sword and everything, you have more strength. With lightsaber we need to forget about this because it's a sport of touching, not strength. And actually you can have a word and press the other word, and you have this little colored penalty, exactly. striking too hard, then you can have a penalty. Actually, yeah, when you are strong, like if, for example, you have one and you try which is dangerous to your opponent, then you have a penalty, and after
Jeśli będziemy mieli czas na walki, więc to to było załadowane tak na 150%.
Wydaje mi się, że nie dam rady zapisać wszystkich rzeczy. Ale musiałbyś załadować w sensie, że ale będzie musiał być
It's the attack and attack, so no.
wtedy nawet ja mogę skontrolować sztukę.
If I attack now, and we hit together, the point is perfect. Because it takes a priority first.
I was attacking,
Okay, guys.
so I have priority. So point is
Come in line again. Okay, so I know this information will break your heart, but be prepared. Lightsaber combat, according to the French Fencing Federation rules, is not a sport of strength. It's a sport of touching. So I could hear with my ear that you were striking very hard on your opponent, and actually, so for now it's okay because we have the foam sabers, but don't do this with the real weapons, because it's a real weapon and it can actually hurt. So this is something you can get a penalty for. If you are striking too hard on the opponent, and you can actually break the bones of the opponent. So really be careful about this. And I know it's hard. We are also sometimes doing strong attacks, and we have penalties because of this. But remember that we are practicing a sport inspired by lightsaber combat from the movies, and that this weapon doesn't need any strength. I mean, strength like this, because the light is enough by itself to cut something. So remember about this universe. What else I wanted to ask? Did they have a question, like when you were speaking to them? Maybe?
Well, we've been discussing the priority, and if we hit, if I attack and he attacks, then I have a priority, so point is for me, right?
Okay, so this is a good point. if you attack at the same time. For example, you are engaging the arm at the same time. There is no point. If you touch both of them are touching each other at the same time, no touch is valid because the engagement arming was simultaneous. But in other cases, so one will get the priority first because he will start before, and if the other continue the attack, even if it starts after, then the first who launched the attack has the priority, and even if the other touches, the touch from the first fighter will be valid. Does it answer to your question?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Second thing about countering a counter-attack.
Okay. So counter-attack are forbidden.
Countering counter-attacks are forbidden.
Sorry?
Well, we discussed counter-attacks.
Yes.
Now, right?
No.
How about countering a counter-attack? Is that legal or not?
Do you have an example?
Yeah. So, I strike back. You counter.
Like this?
Well, I mean the body. Is that legal for me to counter a counter-attack? Let's do it again.
Yeah, we do this again.
You counter. I counter now. I counter the counter-attack.
But anyway, you are not supposed to counter-attack. Okay, so maybe this is... Yeah. Because counter-attack is at the same time. Yeah, because you were attacking back, and then you block and you put it away and you strike back. So this is different. Yeah. This is just a matter of words. Counter attack is when someone is attacking and I attacking at the same time. So this is not.
Okay.
But what you just said, like it's like you touch the attack and you attack. This is okay because it's a way of defending. You block the blade and you put it away. Okay. Yes. About?
What about binding?
Binding. So yes.
Flash.
Yes. You can use it, but the last movement, yeah. Tu me le fais, okay. And then you need to have this.
I need to disengage at the last moment and then.
So actually it can be like before you start the fight, for example, you're judging your opponent and then you do this, for example, and now you can arm and attack. But you cannot do this because then you never arm your weapon.
So I cannot attack while I am engaged with.
Yeah, I know it works differently. It's a different weapon.
Can I grab
All
a hand?
different words. Sorry?
Can I grab a hand?
Hold on.
Grab a hand.
Grab a hand. No. Actually, it's just a fight with the weapon.
No touch.
No. What is the name in English when you are fighting body against body?
That's what you said.
Body fighting. Yeah, body contact is also not allowed.
No body contact. Okay.
But I mean, for what I'm saying, it's only for competitions. In choreography, you can do whatever you want, for sure. So this is why it's interesting because you have more possibilities than in sparring. But for sparring, we need strict rules so we can judge the fight and give points. What time is it?
It's 8 o'clock, so how about we do some actual fight with one single judge for each?
Yes.
Okay, let's hire ourselves, let's have a break, okay, and let's switch to lightsabers, alright?
Let's do this.
So let's make 3 fighting pairs. I will be a judge, you will be a judge, you will be a judge.
Maybe
How
first
about we counter?
we will do a demonstration.
Okay.
And yes, so I can also say about the points, like because there is
Okay.
zones of
Okay.
points, and while we are demonstrating, I can say about the points.
So now
No,
you're gonna demonstrate,
Yep.
and then we do this. we switch to the real lightsabers?
Now we will fight still with foam blades.
Yes. But
Let's practice an actual fight
I will,
with scoring.
yeah, we will show you, I will put my whole equipment and we will show you like as it looks like real, let's say, not real combat because I'm the only one with my equipment. But then I will tell you more about the points, for example. Okay, so let's have a break. Drink some water or some vodka as you want.
Co? Co?
Możesz sobie to nazwać deskarem, jak sobie pan życzy. Słuchajcie, jeśli macie swoje ochroniacze, to powyciągajcie czasu.
Pół Allegro przeszukałem.
W sensie już zakładamy do tych twardych?
Możesz. Jak się czujesz?
Jakieś zmienne roli.
Co? No w sumie wiesz, to najbardziej to tak skóra boli na kości. No i tak kości. Czemu by nie? Któryś zmieniłeś? Co się wydaje? Właśnie, znalazłem pas. Nie, mam pas, to było teraz nie założone. Znalazłem też dwie końcówki. Do czego? Do pasa? Do miecza. Tak, takie zaślepki. Nie, ja mam swoje ciągi. Czego? A co robisz? No mam tam, ale bardzo ambitny i bardzo długi, bo skończyłem 22 miesiące. Jakieś nauce. Nie zrobić narwa, nie zrobić narwa. Zajęło nam kilka godzin, wiesz, na zasadzie takiej troszkę choreograficznej, troszkę zadowolonej, bo na przykład jaki rodzaj kojarzy. wbrew pozorom są bardzo podobne. I z tego zajęcia. A to było tak, że nie byłem jeszcze na żeby pokazać, żeby ich nauczyć. Porobili parę choreografii sobie, parę nagrali. To było popularne, więc jeden z tych osób miał na sobie tunikę rzymskiego legata. Chciałbym 4 godziny, a najlepiej, żeby rano nie było zdane jako szarpa. I robimy tak, robimy ćwiczenie choreografii, robimy pasów. Jeśli chcesz, za cenę bardzo fajnie, bardzo fajnie. Takie nie było się udało, znaczy ja bym pracuję na kogoś. Ogranicza tak, że
Okej, gotowi?
nie zgadzasz.
Chodźcie, zbieramy się. Maski to chyba ad hoc. So you're gonna show now.
Yes, yes.
At
I would say...
lightsaber fight or phone set?
No, lightsaber fight. How do you call it?
Lightsaber. Or phone saber.
But no. It was some of the elegant weapons. So you are more than ready.
Nie będziemy tego potrzebujemy tak naprawdę na mieście to będziemy walczyć tylko jedna para.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so one fight lasts 3 minutes or less because you can point at maximum 15 points, and it can be very quick because you have 3 zones of points: the head and the shoulders and the breast, which counts for 5 pounds. So imagine you touch one time here, one time here, and a second time here. Then the fight is over. Yeah, it can be very, very fast. The legs and the arms are 3 points, and the hands and the pommel, 1 point. Les pieds, feet are 3 points as well. So basically, here it's 3 points, the arms 3 points, but from here to the head it's 5 points. Okay, so 5 points. The back also 5 points. So where does the camera end?
Now it's more over there. So if you stand by the banner, that's perfect. That's the middle.
Okay, so be as far as you can, because actually 8 meters is quite big. Comment? Bah, je sais pas si on va doucement, parce qu'il va sûrement voir. he can strike me, but I'd rather not strike him. Okay, j'essaie de me toucher là. Okay, so for example here, I haven't been fast enough, and he arced and touched me to the head, 5 points for him. Okay, this one also, well, yes, we will do it again. Okay, so right here, I try to strike back here, but it depends, and then I touch my head, 5 points for him. Okay, this one was not valid because he didn't arm correctly. He was like just here, and he needs to be far. Oh, no, nice. Very nice, lovely. Very nice. Good. The comment. Nice. And so he strike to the hip. So it's 3 points. We start here. Okay, so better if you don't have the full equipment. Oh, you have the full equipment. Then you can fight against me, and then I don't know actually. Maybe better if I dash only, or
How about still we fight with foam sabers? Okay, like 15 minutes, not full protection. We will.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
And then
And then let's switch to lightsabers. Okay. So
Okay.
like each one of you, each one practice with different for a moment, like 1 minute.
okay, sounds good. Let's do this.
The foam sabers then.
On prend les formes sabres.
Use whatever protection you like. Na którego ochroniarza chcecie?
C'est dommage que j'ai pas réussi à repartir.
Jeszcze
Ah, mais elle
piątego
était belle,
metra?
il a fait un dans le
Ah,
dos
mais je
là.
peux pas repartir après.
Magnifique.
Trop coincé.
Ouais, mais tu vois, j'étais tellement sous le charme de cette belle parade. Nice. Même si je vais pas raconter.
Pick one of mine under the counter. That's the hardest one. It's gonna have
Oh, yes. Protection. That's the softer one.
Okay.
The softer, okay? These are having okay, let's do it again. Tell me if I do it correctly or not.
Remember about the thread. I don't want to
Nie gaśmy teraz. Nie gasimy teraz. Może później.
Sorry, hit you? You hit me, yes. But I missed my attack,
Okay, fine.
so you are the right.
Maybe 2 or 3.
Did it stop?
Yeah.
Do you feel like 1, 3 points, 5 points?
You miss your first
For example, was
attack.
I
agree. Miss.
someone
After,
fighting her, so there is no
it's need to defend because you miss your first attack. So it's my turn. If you miss, I'm the so I can hit you.
one catch.
Okay?
So it's 3 points.
Did anyone score?
Sorry?
Did anyone score?
I don't know.
Okay.
0-0. Go.
Okay, where? 5 points. Careful. Leg, 3 points.
Did it
Right
stop?
now here. So perfect.
Wait, there was some, somehow it was split or it was against the base? Against the base?
Just,
That's strong one.
yeah, I did that. For example, this. And so actually,
Okay,
it's
maybe change, let the other practice.
not so heavy. You just need to touch me. This.
Yeah, I
It's,
was,
it's okay for 4 point.
okay, I will follow your practice. So let's try to find like 15 points in total and I'm counting. So first you salute each
That's a
other,
priority.
position in guard, and fight.
Yeah. Great. 6. That's a priority.
So remember that when
Yeah.
she attacks, she's waiting and then she's starting again to attack. But when she attacks and, for example,
That's the
attacks
first
dodge,
attack.
this is your
Okay.
Strong again.
Okay, wait. The thing is that you are
It's very difficult
not
to-
paying attention to how the
If you miss your attack,
far away
after-
from each other, and so you
I can
are trying
hit
very hard, but try to
So you need
be
to-
more slower with the opponent and try not so strong. Okay? For both of you.
Quickly, more quickly.
Yeah, nice, good. Left.
There.
Okay.
I know you.
When there is one rush, I stop the fight. Stop, and then you have to raise points because it's the lane, right? Okay, just one thing, you are not allowed to be armed to have a weapon.
I don't know because.
You need to be
Well, I didn't charge.
and then
Yeah.
armed and attack. Because if you are like this, then it's easier, you can strike whenever you want. So this is like this is too strong. Take the initiative. Don't let her strike. Nice. Good job.
So funny.
The only thing is that, okay, keep going, because actually I didn't see if it was still to take or not. First up, yes, where is the, here, so here it's 5, because it's the top of the bird. Right. Okay, but unfortunately, the weapon was not armed enough, yeah.
You can
Just, you were just like.
make this move.
But nice.
It's okay, but you can make. Yep, it's next one.
Nice, but not fully starting
Your weapon.
But
Can you start to attack? You are point. Sorry, weapon.
This,
Go
I here, I think
in
you
front of
have
you,
here.
like this. You can here.
Yeah. But it's
Okay,
not.
but that. Shoot.
And it's going. It's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, let's calm down. How about you judge someone else?
Here.
Chodźcie panowie, poważcie. To sędziuje go.
Okay, good, very good. You dodge and then you touch her here. 5 points you win. Really, it was a nice. Good job.
Nice.
Okay, here.
I was
It's here.
Zmienicie się.
A jak długo?
Obaj zastrajkujecie, tak? Czyli zaczerpujecie i zaatakujecie. Daj mi zmienić się. A rozdzielicie się, że ty zaczęłeś do głowy na stopę. Za to bez sensu jest coś takiego, że on zaczarżował. Tak? Ty go trafisz na przykład w rękę zaczarżowany. Zmienicie się, on miał krajowy. Ale zapraszam, tak?
Ja myślałem, że obaj jednocześnie jak wejdą to samo tempo, nawet jeśli jest jakby tempo jeden i drugi, ale to jest jakby nie można ustalić na tarczy. To rozumiem też jest dobrze.
Chyba tak.
Did everybody fight at once? Yes, we were.
Nie da się położyć.
Tutaj sprawy te zasady,
Że to lepiej wyglądało. Jak widziałem te filmy i to bardzo fajnie wyglądało.
to jest niestety ten problem, że
No, hand or somewhere. So point was for him. I attacked.
I guess if you went like this. Okay, so even if you're like this on these blocks,
Nie cofnąłeś na głowę, byłeś przed głową. Tak, zwłaszcza, że byłeś w ruchu do przodu, więc twoja oś w ogóle była tak, że musiałbyś to zrobić z tyłu.
Ja naładowałem.
Tak, tak, to zrobiłeś normalnie.
Za głową.
Nie, to jest już jako kontra, bo to było tak. Więc twoje było kontrą w tym wypadku. Ale to too much strength.
Too much strength. As always.
Even I just.
To jest dubel.
To jest dubel, zdanie. Ale jakby co to jest w ogóle 16-2. Wcześniej już. Tak, bo 2 razy kontrowałeś w tors i 2 razy trafiłeś rękę.
zawsze trwa.
Zapomniałem powiedzieć, ale on bardzo ładnie szło.
Yeah, we're just basically picking slashing.
It's really important.
So,
O, moim zdaniem było bez przejścia, bo zrobiłeś to stąd, dlatego tak szybko wyszło.
teraz to ma przejść
Tak, właśnie o to chodzi.
Stop. I have one additional information because here we have an example of a fight where one have 10 points and the other have 12 points. So when both fighters reach 10 points in the fight, we pass in the sudden death mode. And what does it mean? Yes, sudden death.
Nagła śmierć.
Any point is winning.
It's not any point. It's only the 5 points counted. So, for example, if you're touching only the hand, it doesn't count as any point. You need to touch the shoulder. You need to kill him with a vital touch. So it has
So
to
can I
be.
go through the hand? In other words?
No, because it's a.
It doesn't count.
It's no, it doesn't count, but it's a technical false.
Okay.
So if you do this, you will have a warning, even penalty. So don't do it. But nice try. So yes, so now sudden death. So you need to strike only the zone of 5 points. So
So torso, shoulders, and head.
yes. Press and back. Okay, so fight. And here. Yeah. So you okay. Good fight. So now they're so fight. I fight. My turn, or you fight?
I don't fight, I don't get
No, me neither.
Okay, so maybe you fight and I comment. Okay, so I will be like the judge. So you only fight when I say fight, okay? If you fight before, it's also technical. So salute each other. Salute the judge. And we're ready. Fight.
Nie tak mocno.
Nie no.
Okay. Going. Master the strength. Yeah, but be careful about the strength. Yes. So now try to touch
You can hit. No worries.
Good defense. Okay, stop. He touches somewhere the shoulder. Yeah, so here. Yeah, you go like this. So 5 points for love. And fight.
Ty miałeś priorytet.
Distance. This one was not armed, but was not enough.
Good.
Okay, good, nice, stop. So that was the first attack. You blocked, he blocked, and then you struck back, and you scratched or not? No, okay. And I stopped looking for you. My bad. Przepraszam bardzo. Fight. Oh, nice. Guys, you are very good in dodging. Okay, so stop. So this is tricky when you judge the combat just for yourself, because I have to check engagement of armings and his engagement. So like, yeah, for sure, like in a competition, you have one main judge, but also just people to check. I have just eyes and eyes to so
I see you're still hesitating to hit us.
Ale zielony.
Works in all sorts
Chyba, że ma ochraniacze, to czerwony.
very hard.
Tamte są tylko czerwone, są bardzo twarde.
Don't worry.
okay, fine. Okay, stop. The arming was good, and you touch to that arm. So 3 points for it. Fine.
Zobaczcie. Ze mną. Dawaj. Ktoś po sędzi.
Stop.
Szczególnie patrzę
Arming,
na czarnej marki, bo tam się
the leg, 3 points.
No, postaram się.
12
Dobra.
for now.
Gotowa?
And 5. Up. So very good. He tried stop. He tried to hit, but you dodged, and then you just had to do this movement and you touch the head of the head. Okay, I thought it was like just here, but my bad. So 5 points for you. 12 to 5. And 5.
Ale to są równe, ale to tak nie jest. Znaczy mieliśmy się tak w sensie, który jest
Take the initiative.
to pomyśl na sam na sam. Drugi sędzia, chodźcie popatrzcie sami. Pan zrobienie trzech sędziów. To swoją drogą. Okej, to swoją drogą. Tak, kawałeczek dalej jeszcze. Okej, chodź.
Sorry, what's your name? Martin. Yeah, actually, for the distance at the beginning, it was very hard for you to find the good distance so you can touch each other. Because you had like both very big steps to the floor, so it was like, okay, nice, but touch each other.
Tutaj wyszłamy, ale też... Tak. Ja bym tego nie ufał.
Hola! This is too strong. This is strong. Way too strong.
Sorry.
Really? Is it okay? I don't think
5 points, so it's 13.
If I could beat the judge, I would not count it because it was way too strong and I would not count the points. So really, really be careful about this. Okay, so really, regardless.
5 points.
Okay, that was good. That's bad because you sound like this and you the problem, sorry, because I was watching at him, okay, and I didn't see you on okay, so maybe you can do something. Can you check on her arming, again, her arming, and also the simple arm?
Yep.
And Jean, can you check on his arming?
Dobra?
Okay. Remember that you cannot be like this all the time. Only so just one at a time. Nice. Okay, that was one touch, I guess.
Oh.
Stop, yeah. And yeah, the arm was good. Yes. And you touched the arms. Fine. You're scared me. Okay, stop. You touch the arm for her and he touched. Yes, he touched my arm. Your arm. So 3 points for she. That's it again. body, like it's counted as a technical fault. So if you brush with the other touching like this is like not allowed. You cannot do this. You need always to have this distance of 5. Just to like set verbs, but only with protection. Yes. Okay.
Okej, słuchajcie, jeszcze jeden po jednej walce drugiej przełączy, myślę, że będzie świetne, dobra? Ostatnia walka, jedna, ostatnia walka, druga. Idźcie tam. Jean, can you come?
Okay, so come, yeah, more in the middle, and okay, so you are ready.
Nie potrzeba, nie potrzeba. Nie chcemy się tak.
5. Okay, stop. So he are I think so 5 points for Michał. And Nicolas. And 5. Okay, this one was not art enough. I think it was not here.
Yes, probably here.
So it's not valid.
All right.
And 5. Okay, stop. So the movement you did was you didn't do it. Because I saw something like this. And if you did this before touching, then there is one movement. Like it should be one movement. This you have a change of direction, so it's not valid.
Okay.
Understand? So I think this is what I saw, so it cannot be done.
So we cannot frame.
You can frame, but in a specific
Why
way.
needles I
Yeah. So this you cannot do. For example, if you want to make the attack, it has to go to the same direction. For example, I can dictate that I will start to here, but actually attack.
So I cannot do something like that.
Because there is a change of direction.
Right. You can do this.
And 5.
Switch off.
Stop.
Here.
5 points.
I can do something like that.
Ah, okay. So then there was a change of direction.
One point like this. I really don't remember what I have. But
you did basically this.
yeah. So this is the same.
Because if you start here and do this, then there is a change. If you start here, this.
All right.
Oh, I know. Because if you start here, and then you will have this for example. And if you start here, then you have arm. So you can move like here, or you can.
So if I start here,
Okay, let's stop.
drive my weapon on this way. But if I do something like that,
About this proceed lightsaber.
Yeah, just one thing. If you do this, then you need to go.
okay. So I
Nie coś się na przykład ujdzie
Yes, and
do
then.
inspekcji.
Świetne, które? Zwykłe.
To są piątkowe, to mi świeci teraz.
So now.
Skutarkę słyszałem, tak, też dobre było.
Oui.
Okej, Come and show your lightsabers for inspection, please. Lightsaber.
Oh, yeah. Ricase? I'm not. Who broke my blade?
I guess that was me.
It's the second broken. Okay, so I will not borrow mine to anyone. I want to have one.
But he was holding it.
Yeah. Okay, inspection, yeah. So I don't have any measure, but okay. So of course the lightsaber should the light should work. It has to be between 100 centimeters and 110 centimeters. Yeah, sorry. Is it longer? I know. This is hard. So this one I think is better. Okay, maybe I will check with mine.
Masz za długi też. Widzę, że masz chyba
So yeah, this one is okay.
Nie, jest odkręcony tylko on w innej rękojeści, jak siedział, to on był głębiej i tam się zobaczył.
It's connected with two different.
So for this one I think it's I know, and also for the French competition, the point should be round. This is not allowed. I'm very sorry. It's too long. It's not. So this one also too long. And there is what? This is flat. I've never seen one end like this.
Może regularnie zamawiać.
Nie zamawiam rzeczy. Dłuższego czasu już nie zamawiam.
Więc tutaj szybko nic nie zobaczysz.
Więcej. Okay, słuchajcie, jak nie macie miecza, nie jest za długi czy coś, to odłóżcie, dam wam miecz.
Because, you know, stairs are forbidden, and this can be very dangerous. So that's why it's only rounded point and too long.
Wish I knew that before I bought it.
I love it, but it's not allowed yet in competition. And see about the length, but I guess it's too long as well. No, it's for choreography, it's great. I mean, if you have longer tonight, it's okay. I'm letting you know for the competition, it will be too long. Okay, so yeah.
Get used to those sabers for a while on your own. Okay, check your distance. How about we check maybe
With the tape?
well, we have this piece of line.
Sure.
Okay, should
I
work.
think we have space for maybe 2 or 3 arenas.
Czyli nie mogę. Nie, bo rocznie
We have to make
Zmieniać z lewej na
we have to make one, make 3 minutes for each. Okay.
Let's make a line.
To jest jeden długi.
You can be wrong.
Może i da się z jednego zrobić dwa koła. W sensie nie trzeba robić kół, wystarczy przydzielić całą głowę na 3 dwoma liniami.
Oni są koło. Do you really need a circle or do you just need a
No,
square?
it can be any form.
Okej, to my mamy żeby jasna była linia auta, takiego wyjścia.
Ale to salę można na 3 podzielić, o to mi chodzi.
Wiesz co, i tak mamy tutaj ochraniaczy. Robimy dwa.
Yeah, maybe it's shorter.
Shorter? Do you want to make it bigger?
Maybe bigger.
Okay, let's make it bigger. trochę większe, pomóżcie. I koło próbujemy zrobić.
Okay.
Okay, so let's make one. Just one circle. Should be fine.
Yep.
Już dobrze.
Fine?
Yeah.
Is that a good size?
But it just, we never practiced with this size because we don't have space. So it looks really big, but it's 8 meters, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's 8 meters.
Okay,
Okay, so
perfect, so-
first volunteers.
I can start.
To jest metal, który masz na rękach.
Nie, plastik.
Nie chciałem mieć. Celine, do you have some like recommendations about the material?
Red dragons. For the gloves, red dragons are very good.
I mean, these are very good. The question is if they're
I know that you're fully protected, but I'm afraid we will break the soil. These are not so those are
Yeah, I'm just afraid of our fingers. Be careful about your fingers. But yeah. So for sure, yeah, it's better than nothing. But for like this, for example, this is not enough.
Dobra, drugi ochotnik.
No, of course not.
Celine, tell me if this is fine for you.
Okay, and this we are using also, and it's soft, and it works well. And you have, can you have fancy masks or this one? Let's be in French conditions.
Okay, so how about you, Josh?
Yep. So other people are
Out of circle. Dobra, i następny dwóch przygotujmy też ochotników. Kuba, walczysz potem? Rękawice masz, widzę, maskę sobie wybierzesz. Ktoś jeszcze? No to proszę, masz rękawiczki. A jak nie, to widziałem łapałeś jakieś stronie, to tam się na ramiona.
Et tu le laisses, tu la répands.
Ouais. To są pierwszy raz są zakładane. No i to się tutaj jakoś tak jeszcze jakieś
Okay. So salute. Salute the judges. And the other judge. The other judge as well. In
A,
order.
to źle założyłeś, wyciągaj rękę.
Ready? Fight. Stop. So one attack to the gloves, 1 point
A nie, dobrze, dobrze, to jest dobrze.
for the bad combatants. And fight. Stop. I think he touched the pommel or the gloves again. Okay, so
Maskę.
a second point for
jeszcze
red fight.
założyć.
And fight. Stop. Did it touch to your leg? No? Okay, so the strike back is valid to the head. 5 points for the green fighter. And fight. What? Stop. So if I have to do that again, I will put a penalty, guys. And 5. The arming are not good. Nothing. Stop. So first attack is blocked, and then the riposte is valid on the arm. Somewhere here. Okay, so 5-1 for you, 10-2.
Kuba, a masz mieć?
5. Stop. Yeah, 1 point. The army was not. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, my dear assistant. So yes, indeed, the army was not enough, was not valid. So the point is not valid. So that's why it's so important to have other judges. And 5. Army. Not good. Yeah, but the army was not enough. And remember about the strength. Stop. So this one, it was good arming, and then he's blocked, right? Yeah.
No,
He
I
dodged. You were touched here?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, so then even if you stroke back, his attack is valid because
Priority.
priority, exactly. So 5 points for you, 7. Okay, 7-5, and this is the last score. To 10, sorry. 7-10. And fight. Yeah, it's the, okay, sure. Stop.
Do you need a timer?
Yeah, we are using it. Yeah, the arming was not, I think it was not enough, even if you touch the arm, and the fight is over. So 12-10, that was it? 7-10, oh my gosh, sorry. Yeah, 7-10. So the green fighter won. Congrats. On va faire des assauts plus courts.
Okay, so next two, come prepare. Panowie, wcześniej wyskoczcie ze sprzętu. Następnych uczniów nie przygotuję już od razu. Wojtek, ja mam jeszcze przeszówkę, nie? Weźmiecie klubowe, bo... Tak?
Salute each other and the judges.
Stop. Is it correct? Nie, tak trzymasz. To jest ten dopuszczany? No jaka jest długa? Okej. I głowy. Weź proszę. Mam to białe. Tak? Tak. Jeszcze był czerwony klubowy. Wiecie się coś? Bo się rozłączył.
Okay, guys, let's try to focus on the engagement arming. Do it softly, don't harm yourself. I know you are here to win, but still think about the exercises. And salute. In guard. Ready? Fight. Okay, so first of all, it was too hard. And second of all, he took the priority in the touch and counterattack.
To ty się przyjmiesz na nas mała mobilność bardzo. Bardzo mi przykro, ale chcesz mi? Jeśli mogę pożyczyć to chyba. No to wskakuj tutaj, dobra, to muszę w tych dziewczyny. W ogóle ty na pewno czy tutaj będzie tutaj. Masz ramionka. Poczekaj, jeśli zakładasz te... One spadają. No bardzo mi przykro, jeśli nie masz możesz też nie walczyć po prostu. Ojejku. Chyba tak. To nie pomoże, bo się podbuduje.
się tak rusza, ale no dobra, nie do wyjścia.
To będzie ci jednak bezpiecznie.
Okay, thanks. So you attack first, he blocked and strike back. To the arm? Yeah, okay. So to the arm,
Can
in
you
the arm or
move
shoulder?
aside so we can record it?
Okay, so 3 points for you.
Perfect.
And,
Nie wiem, a raczej na mnie.
okay,
I
stop.
co? I ja
Are
mam
you
do
ready?
tego hełm i z moim mieczem? No,
Fight.
Jeśli był dopuszczony,
no nie był. No.
no to są klubowe właśnie do życiu.
Okay, stop.
Jedna walka na raz.
La main était pas bien.
Te dwa są klubowe tutaj? To są klubowe.
Okay, so you attack first, but you didn't touch, and he also counter-attack, so again, it's not valid, but this time for him. And fight. Yeah, the arming was not good. And I know, but it's nice because we are trying to focus on it. And okay, last one. And fight.
Ja się uczę sędziowi.
So he dodged and he stroked back and touched the leg. 3 points, 6-0. Winner, the golden fighter. Salute. Good job. Next people.
Next to... Marcin, ty nie masz ramy. Nie masz... Chcesz walczyć na twardo bez tego?
A jakie mamy? Change your left? Yes.
Okay, so here you better be, who is the eldest guy? You better be, both of you, careful because you don't have any breastplates. So don't strike strong. Really, I'm counting on you. If not, I will stop the fight.
That's what I always tell you, do not hit too hard.
Yeah, it's simple. Especially when you don't have the foot. But at least you won't fall with knees and... Okay, salute. Salute first to each other, then the judges.
Ty walczyłeś, zdejmij te z ramiona.
Yeah.
Walczysz, tak? Czujesz
Ready?
rękawice jasne?
Fight!
Kompletnie. Ale nie
Stop.
mam bardzo duże.
So the strike on the hand, or the arm? Okay, so 3 points for the blue fighter.
Nie masz jakiejś pustki?
Całym ramiona.
And, oh, sorry, wait for my comment. Don't start before, if not, then it's a fault. Fight!
I tak chyba robię.
Stop, so to the leg. Yeah, very good arming. To the leg, 3 points for the golden fighter. 3 everywhere. And fight! Stop! That was yes, on the hand.
But I didn't charge.
But you put the blade, just the point of the blade. Okay. So it was enough because it was on the striking back.
Okay.
So 1 point for you, 4, 2, 3. And fight.
No troszkę lat pewnie ma.
Stop. But you were touched. He was touched. Yeah, you didn't touch because I thought you touched and your army was good, but then so no point.
Nie, to w ogóle masz jakieś rzeczy.
Fight. Good, very nice.
Ścinał.
Again, yeah,
To zawsze
keep going.
jest problemy.
Keep going.
Która? Mikołaj? Nie, to nie jest Mikołaj.
Stop.
Czy Mikołaj?
Tak, tak, tak.
Boże, teraz już nie widać.
The arming were not good enough.
A
But
czy
it
to?
was nice exchange, guys. And remember my command. And fight. You see
Masz
the
ramiona,
top?
tak? Rękawice dostać, Agata jest w
Stop.
miarę prawie.
Good. So striking back on the hand. 1 point
Mikołaj
for you.
założył taki?
Fight.
Jakie? Tu
Last
włosy
one.
mi latają.
Fight.
To ogarnąć.
Nie
Znaczy tam
Oh,
ma.
I said stop a bit too early, actually. So the point is for you because first you jumped, and unfortunately the army was not good enough. And also it's a bit it's a bit, come on. Because you are kind of jumping on, so be careful and not doing, body against body, because it can be a penalty, but for this it was okay, just I'm warning. And then he defends from back. So the point is for you.
Jezu, mnie to swędzi.
Okay, so 5 points for you, and it's 10 to 10 for him, no? 10 to 3. Yeah, he is 10 to 6. So winner, the blue fighters, and the fight is over. Yeah.
No to pięć to mi lata, bo on za mały łeb.
Good fight, guys.
Why is it 10 to 6? Double?
No. There was you had 5 and you had
Nie, nie, to są czyjeś prywatne hokejówki. Tam, jeśli chcesz, no to będziesz mogła zaraz takie rękawice założyć.
So press 5.
Zapomniałam gdzieś o karwaszach.
O,
Już
no.
tak mi nie przyszło do głowy w momencie pakowania, ale tam jak poparzona. Ja pochowałam te wszystkie karniacze.
No, to są wyjątkowo duże i grube, jak nawet jak na larpa.
Jak się pakowałam tam, no dobra, nie wiem, spakowałam 19 i zapytałam super. Za dużo to jest dla mnie, nie śmieję, że jak tylko założyłam, to nie zaczęło spędzić w twarzy. Nie rób mi tak.
To je zrobię ci jeszcze raz.
To ci oddam.
To następny.
To tak, chodźcie, dwóch, tylko rękawice oddajcie. Rękawice, daj miecze.
Mi.
Agata ma swój akurat.
I czy ktoś rękę potrzebuje?
Ja też
Nie. Ktoś jeszcze nie walczył?
Ja już chodzę.
To wchodzą jeszcze
Jak
dwóch,
chcesz, to
dobrze?
ci zapnę, bo to
Z ochraniacz już musisz zabrać po jednej walce jest?
powoli,
Myślę, że tak, że
poczekaj.
mamy jeszcze jakieś 15 minut,
No ja jestem
więc
szybko
potem na miękkie
wytrzymywać,
ewentualnie.
może tak, może prościej niż na plastik. Dobra, druga, pomóż rękawicę założyć drugą. Już dobrze.
Jest okej?
Nie, tutaj się rozbiło.
Czekaj, bo nic nie widzę. Wiesz co, bo one się rozpinają.
Okej, a to jest dobrze?
No tak, to się w ogóle kiepskie to jest, bo w tym sensie,
Chcesz bez?
że nie mam takiego pełnego chwytu.
Tak samo, dlatego ja mam te.
Rękawice nie ma fajnego chwytu.
Nie, ale i tak są.
Ale jak dragony i tak są tak, dużo lepsze niż
Remember, you don't have press, so really be careful about that. No, really, I'm not joking. So, salute, remember to salute each other and the judges. And fight. Okay, so it's not valid, guys, because I didn't see any good arming. Okay.
That was very nice.
And fight.
Elegant.
Stop. So, if you touch the shield, but again, your weapon was okay. So remember, for the first attack, you need to go behind and then attack. So it can be valid. Fight. Yeah, like this, exactly. Okay, stop, and this one. No, that's okay. It was like I will count it, but remember. So to the left, 3 points, and don't move because when I say stop, you don't move. Okay, so 3 points for you, and 5. Okay, so very good. So the striking back to the shoulder, 5 points for the blue fighter. 5 to 3. And 5. Okay, stop. This was a counter attack. So no point. It's not valid. He got the priority because he started, and you counter attack. And 5. Stop. Very good. This one was valid. So you touched here to the arm. Okay, so 3 points for you. 6 to 5. And 5. Okay, so warning because of the strength, it was a bit too hard. But points for you.
Last point.
11 to 5. And last point. Fight. No. Keep going. Keep going. Not enough. And stop. So you took the priority. Did she touch you?
Yeah.
I did, yes. So 5 points for you. Winner, pink fighter. And of the
Rękawice weźmiesz też? Mikołaj, daj tam rękawice, daj mi.
Ej, to ostatnio się to moje nic nie zaliczyło, bo ja ledwo zmarnęłam. Więc ja nie policzyłam z tym.
Daj mi drugą.
Strzelają na dobieranie rycerzy, nie?
Warsztaty masz?
Ja mam swoje tutaj między rękawami.
Jeszcze Bartek tam grzyby jeszcze. I wiesz co, cały czas mi przeszkadzali te włosy. Bo one cały czas latały. Ja mam komputerą. Ja to tak to było moje zajęcie. Specjalnie tak nie mogę kupić swoje.
No tak, bo my zwykle nie wycofujemy tych mieczy.
Tak, ale potem się nauczyłam, wiedziałam, że to sprzedaż, najpierw sprzedaj sobie stoję, cofnij.
Dobra, mieczyk, maskę tu gdzieś miałem.
To nie, ta nie to jest mała.
Maskę dużą.
Ja mam tu małą chyba, czy to tak?
Moja była niebieska, to jest moja.
I know. It's hard, right? But it's hard. Yeah. That's why people usually don't arm like this, but more from the side, because it's too hard with the equipment. Just one additional information. Usually when I said stop, you go back to your position. So, for example, you are starting here.
Ale nie, ja widziałam szczelnie na co.
And yes, you are starting here. So these are your position. And when I say stop, you go back to your position. Okay, salute. The judges as well.
Ja już prędzej mu powiedział, że poko.
And en garde. Ready? Fight! Stop! Okay, so your arming wasn't good, but he struck back and his striking back was valid. To the arm. So 3 points for the green fighter. And fight!
Aha, ametyst, czy ten ametyst angielski. Tak, to wtedy by pasowało, ale...
Okay, stop! Did it touch your... It was the left. C'était pas après et la riposte. La riposte.
Nie mogę zapomnieć, ale nie wiem.
Okay, I was too busy looking at the arming, so I didn't see where he touched. Where did you touch? The arm? Yes? Okay, so 6 points for you. And 5.
Strażnik powiedziałam, godzinę. Potem mówię, a bo samochód.
Okay, stop. So, shoulder, yes, so 5 points for you, but it was a bit too strong, I guess, or maybe it was the arm. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, it can be tricky. Okay, so 5 points for the orange combatant. Can you step back a bit? Yeah. And 5. Stop. Ça touche à lui sur la main. Okay, so the striking back from the green fighter on the hand was valid. 1 point for you, 7 to 5, and 5. Stop. C'est ça riposte sur la tête? Okay, so yes, striking back on the head, 5 points for you. And so 5, 10 to 7, yes. And last point, 5. J'ai pas vu touche.
Alors, il touche. Okay, but I'm not sure if the point.
Yeah, the blade went back. So he touched here. So 5 points for the green fighter. 7 plus 5, 12 to 10. So we are in sudden death, but maybe we can like, okay, for the sudden death. So now, yeah, sudden death mode, it means that you need to fight to strike the head or the shoulder. If it's a other zone, it doesn't count. And fight!
Epic music.
No.
O!
It was for me it was like too strong, just going back there and striking my body on the fighter. So for me I will not count it. So against one again. Fight. Okay.
Elbow.
Elbow, so actually you keep going. And don't strike too hard.
Oh! So,
On the striker. Yeah, because so the arming was not enough, and on the strike back he got you. So win of the green combat.
Okay, so that's time for a summary. Okay, guys, all of you, it's time for some summary. Okay, we're over the time. So if you can like sum up what we do, what we can do.
Summon. Okay, so
Come closer, please.
Yeah.
Let's stay
So
with
just
the camera.
remember, like, about strength. Like, just forget about strength. The only force that you can have is the force, which is very F, but not the strength that you usually use. So yes, and we learned about the priority rules, the engagement arming, the simple arming, and the fact that you are limited to 2 moves when you launch the attack. What else? So I hope you enjoyed. That it was a nice experience. I know it works quite differently than the fighting that you are sparring you are used to. But for me I like it because I feel safe. I'm not afraid of breaking my body or breaking my weapons because there is these rules of protection. And actually you will see that we don't have so many protection. I don't have the full equipment today, but still the fencing mask is the most important thing, the gloves and the breastplates. Then you add the knees and elbows protection. You can have additional protection for the this thing. Another word. What? And yeah, also for the competition, the mandatory protection are for the anatomic protection. So for for what? And it's very important because actually some people got the strike there and they don't want to they don't want to re-experience this. I wanted to finish with like if you have additional questions to ask me after we go out, you can see me and we can exchange contacts. I will be glad to tell you more about my activities because actually I'm not a teacher. I'm practicing Lightsaber since 3 years, but I'm interested in the training. So for this year, from this year, I will pass the trainings, the federal trainings in France, so I can teach as a Bartek too. so yeah, I hope I will maybe have the opportunity to come back here and meet you guys, and I wish you the best for the competitions you will organize in October, right?
No. So let's sum it up later.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to finish and I will take over.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, for me, I finished.
Okay, so thank you so much. We just use some videos, we just use some the rules written down, some actual analyze.
Yeah, but actually the analysis I saw like quickly,
Yeah,
and it was
like a
by,
summary review of your rules.
yeah,
or
but it was
something.
by US people.
Yeah, some French or some France. Actually, it's like.
No, the best is to ask directly the federal people.
So yeah, the general idea was to in the camera for a moment. The general idea was to like organize some tournament, actual tournament when we count and when we have lightsabers, when we have lights off, or at least some more modest soft lights, so everyone can still see what's going on. And well, your cover is part of it.
Yeah.
The first practice.
For me too.
For me, this is something completely strange. Like I'm used to
Yes, yeah.
pushing, okay, sometimes fighting,
This is
and throwing down as our partner says, can I use hands? Can I go full body
Yeah, it
contact?
works completely different.
Yeah, even if we go with soft sabers, then we go like everywhere and we don't charge and actually we're happy with it itself.
But I hope even
yeah,
if
but
it
we
was
wanted to experiment.
yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, even if it was like very different, that you still it was interesting for you to discover something different.
I wanted to know something from your side also. If you don't feel like speaking English, then speak Polish, okay?
For me, it was way better because I was hit a few times and it still hurts my fingers. So
Today?
No, before. So the rule that you don't strike with all of your strength, that's very good for me,
Okay.
and I feel way safer because it's more technique than
Yeah,
hitting.
exactly, and about speed.
Yes, so for me that was way better.
Okay,
And
it's good to hear.
And we also practice with like full spin or something like that. Here it makes more space for me, like
Yes.
I more understand.
That's the point actually.
Yeah.
We are doing this huge movement, so the fight is readable, and also to keep the idea of the weapons from Star Wars universe.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Especially if we can just touch each other, like that's enough, right? That's a good thing for me.
Thank you.
Something more to say?
Yes, for me just no proceed. So sorry for having another mind, but I'm still loose in the rules. I mean, when writing, I need my rules to be very simple. But why this one I found such complicated? I think he is offensive. He is purity, no purity. He's not purity. So now I can attack. No, he's purity. Now I can. I am purity. So I have really no time to think about this if I want to be as quick as I am. Because being quick is my strength. Is my strength. And I'm going. While I'm thinking about this being purity or not, I'm using this my speed and so my strength to think. So and about this calculating whether I touch him only to the shirt or not. We have never think about it because it was only shirt, so it is not calculating. He is calculating. So with another difference, which is causing.
Unfortunately, I understand totally, and also you need to remember that today was a lot of information for you, and I'm totally aware of this. And this, what you are telling, it's getting better with practicing, for sure. So the more you practice, the more you will have these reflexes, and you will not think about it as much as you do today. But for sure, for the first time, it's total different and new system. So you have this feeling, but for sure, with time and practice, it will feel differently.
Any more comments?
I have this mixed feeling because we use fencing masks and big gloves for dragons, especially, are very big. So it's kind of awkward to have this full movement and to cross the vertical axis with weapons. And on the other hand, this is an absolute overkill from equipment standpoint because we can hit hard with it. So I wonder if there's lighter, more lighter and smaller equipment that doesn't make all the movements so awkward. Because from one hand, I would like to hit hard, and I know that the equipment will take it.
Don't have
On the other hand, the idea is not to do it as
That's
much.
the idea. We are trying to make you don't want to strike hard. That's the whole thing, that you shouldn't strike hard.
I
So
know.
that's why, like, actually we have this equipment, we could have more, but we don't want to have more because more would mean that you can hit harder. And the idea is to push the fighters to master their strength so they don't hit too hard. And I agree that sometimes we are, for sure, we are less flexible without, but it's also with practicing for me. At the beginning, I was very uncomfortable with the red dragons, but then with practice and practice and practice, I just gained more handling also, and it was better actually. So for me, these gloves are not too much because I used to have lighter gloves, and I still had bruises on my fingers.
Any more comments?
For me personally, this is too strict, but saying that, it's way better than Kendo. Kendo just has 8 moves, and that's all. And you have to make them perfectly, or else it is not scored as a point. So this is way better in that sense. There's much more freedom, but for me personally, I'm just more of a free spirit. I cannot teach myself these rules.
Yeah, there are so many rules, and it's it's all about the judges. Yes.
Yeah.
It's so hard for us to actually, did I score? Did I not score? Did I charge? Did I not charge? I don't know.
It's very counterintuitive for us.
Yeah, so we actually went with very simple rules, like you touch, you win. We touch first, you win. Or we did the improvisation where you were not allowed to be, and we did it. Like, there were very rare occasions when somebody hit somebody with the lightsaber when we were about to just improvise and not fight, not start.
But you know the fight, why they are so strict is because first it's French, sorry if you are strict people, and also it's mostly because of safety. The more strict the rules will be, the more we will know which moves we can do, and we will be safer, and which we cannot do because they are not safe enough. So yeah, that's why we need these rules, and even now, because it's still very new, and there is still a lot of discussions about the rules, what we should do, what we should change, what we should add. For example, people don't like that the counter-attack is forbidden. Other people find against arming too strict, and they want to...
That's a lot of charging if you're not supposed to be hard. That's a lot of charging and preparation.
Exactly, so it's only debating, but for me, I think it's still good that we have these rules, because at least we are sharing the same rules and we can fight together at common competitions. Because it happened that I was meeting some sparring people, but we weren't fighting with the same rules, and for me it was super complicated because I didn't know how to fight against this person, and I didn't feel safe. So at least if everybody play the game to follow these rules, we will fight to each other in a safe course, safe environment.
Okay. So that would be all. So please grab your sabers, the ones that you brought with you. Preferably both of them.
I chciałam dodać jeszcze
Let's stand in a circle, please. Okay, grab your sabers, Any sabers that you have. Okay. Okay, thank you. So see you around, guys, all of you. Thank you again, and let's stay in touch. I hope to have some international.
Let me know about
Okay. So it's time for you. I turn off the stream now. And let's leave the place in like 15 minutes.